Well, welcome back to GMG Minecraft. I'm Grandpa, and we're doing episode 11 today. And the first thing that we want to do is go out and grab a little wheat. So let's close that door, and let's find an empty space. It looks like number 6 is empty, and let's just go ahead and harvest the wheat like we did last time. And what we want to do this time, I want to make a little bread because we're going to go on a little journey. But I also want to find some cows and bring them back. And the way that you bring cows and sheep back with you is you entice them with wheat. And so we'll be doing that. Let's make sure we get all the seeds and replant. There's some wheat right there and seeds. And some more right there. And more right there. And I think there's more right here. There we go. Now choose the square that's got the seeds in it, number 7. And go ahead and get a little closer. Pull that in. And let's get up here and plant. And as soon as we're done doing this, we are going to take off across the hills and see if we can find some cows. Now I know I heard some mooing and some sheep over those hills that are directly in front of us the other day when I was out scouting around a little bit. So we'll get this done. Oh, and it looks like this soil right here has been trampled on, so we're going to just re-hoe it and get it ready for planting. And there we go. Just take and put your cursor on it and just run while you're hold it down. So it looks like there's still some more seeds needed. So let's go back in and make some bread real quick with this wheat. And I know I'm leaving the door open, but we're just going to be in there a second. And I only really want to make 4 or 5. And I'll put that with that, and then the rest of the wheat will come down into my inventory. Open inventory, and let's put some more of that bread up there where the shield goes. And let's get on our journey. And we're going to go straight over those hills, because I'm pretty sure that's where I heard some cows last time I was over in that neighborhood. And they may have moved on, but I know they're over here somewheres. Remember, this is where we fought the skellies the other night? Hey, incidentally, we lost our dogs last night. I got into a fight with a witch, and I didn't, for some reason, my sword wasn't swinging too well. And the witch killed me twice, but it killed all the dogs too. So we'll have to get some more bones from some skeletons. Oh, here's some piggies. And then when we do get those bones, we'll go back and find us some more wolves. There's a ton of wolves around. And you saw those lambs, sheep right there. So we'll be sure and... Now, what was that? It looks like the wolves have been killing some sheep here. Yeah, look at, we're getting some free meat here. So let's just pick all this up. Oh, they're killing some pigs too. Okay, but let's continue on. And so it looks like we've got enough of that food. There's some cows down there. Looks like a cow down there. All right, that's good to know. I don't see any other cows, so let's get back up above, see if we can find another cow. Oh, there's a cow there. Great, so it looks like we're finding some cows here. Now what we want to do is we want to collect these cows and we want to get them back to the base. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to stop. We're going to put some wheat in our hand. And as you see the clock down here, it looks like we have plenty of time left in this day. There's still a lot of blue left. Now, like I said before, the cows, they'll follow you if you have wheat in your hand. But they get a little bit stubborn, and sometimes they only follow you so far. So you want to get as many cows as you can to follow you. And your main purpose is to get back with at least 2 cows, because what we're going to do is we're going to multiply them. Sometimes you got to whack them once with the wheat and get their attention. And then they'll spin around a little bit, get a little irritated with you, but they'll wind up following you for the most part. Looks like that one cow is still down in water, but we're not going to worry about that. Let's see if we can get this cow. And then let's get back over the mountains here. Now, a lot of times when we get them to where we're close by, they'll separate. And what we'll do is we'll just lead whatever we have left home. And then we'll come back and we'll just pick up the remainders after we get the basic 1 or 2 home. But we've done pretty good this time. Looks like we messed up the soil on one square, but we do have these guys home. So this is good. And we made a home with all 4. That's very, very unusual. Now what we're going to do is, now that we got them home, we're going to multiply them real quick. And then tomorrow, or the next lesson, we'll come back out and we'll build a fence around them. Now to multiply these cattle, you simply have the wheat highlighted and put your cursor on each cow and right click with the wheat highlighted, and you'll see they produce little calves. So that's it for this episode. We'll let them roam around a little bit, and then we will build a fence for them a little bit later on. Thanks for joining us. I'm Grandpa from Minecraft from the beginning.